In this video we're going to look at how to solve quadratic inequalities. So we're going to solve these in a similar way to quadratic equations, at least initially. So we're going to have to rearrange them so that one side of the inequality is equal to 0, and by choice I always make it so that we get a positive x squared. It doesn't actually stop you from solving it if you do it the other way around, but I just find it's easier for the latter stage. So I'm going to look at x squared minus 16, and I'm going to factorise it. So this happens to factorise very nicely using the difference of two squares. So it becomes x plus 4, and then x subtract 4, and that is less than 0. So I'm going to now sketch the function y equals x squared minus 16, and that's why I've really decided to factorise it. So I'm going to do a very crude set of axes here, but it's only a sketch. And what do I know about this? Well, I know it's going to cross the axes at -4 and 4, because they are my two solutions for the brackets here. And I know it's a positive x squared, which tells me that it's this shape. And I'm looking at solutions which are less than 0. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just from the x-axis, I'm just going to use arrows to show what direction I need to travel from the x-axis to reach the actual function. And I can see here I've got three distinct regions. Before -4, I have to move upwards to get to the function. Between -4 and 4, I move down to get to the function, and after 4, I move up to get to the function. Now, because I'm looking at solutions where this is less than 0, I'm looking at the region where we move it downwards to get to the function. So that's anything between -4 and 4. So I can now write out my solution that values of x between -4 and 4 are going to satisfy my inequality. In this second example, I'm going to treat it much the same. Now, I can factorise initially, but I'm going to personally choose to rearrange it first so that I get a positive x squared. And then I'm going to reverse the inequality sign, because I'm just going to turn it round so I've got x squared first. And now I'm going to factorise. And then I'm going to sketch. And it's because of this sketch which I've decided to always make the x squareds to be positive, because I want to draw my parabola in the same direction each time. So the parabola is going to be this shape. And again, I'm going to do my arrows. And I have my three distinct regions, but this time I'm looking where for values that are greater than 0. So I have two separate regions where I move up to reach the function. So that's for any values when x is less than 0, and any values where x is greater than 3. So when we have a positive x squared, we're going to get a parabola that's this way up. If we've got values that are greater than 0, we need two distinct regions. And if we've got values less than 0, we're going to have just a single region.